Hi guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Karen and we are going to do part, I think this is 4 for Magical Dawn, Hanna Karlzon book, and we are working on the double page here, and we have done the beautiful lady over here. We haven't finished her yet. I'm going to try to do that today. And her dress, her ribbons, and one of the butterflies. And we were going to work on the other butterfly, the flower, and her skin, and the background. So this may end up actually working into 5 parts. I don't know. I had thought about doing the other butterfly off camera, but I wasn't quite sure how I was going to do it, and then things got kind of hectic last night. So I'm going to go ahead and start on a flower first because we want to get one of those started, and then we will work on probably her skin or the butterfly. Yeah, it depends on how I feel. I hope you guys are feeling well today, and thank you very much for supporting this little mini series on this couple of pages here. So what I'm going to do is move the camera down, and we will go ahead and attempt one of these bigger flowers, and then one of these little, well, they're kind of the long flat leaves, and then we have these little flower buds too. So I'm going to do one of each, and then I'll finish the rest of those off camera, and then I will pick one of the other 2, and I can't forget her little shoe. She's got a shoe I didn't finish either. So we'll do that, and we're doing it all in the same colors, so I will get you down a little closer and we will get started. Okay, so we're going to start off with the black raspberry and clay rose, and then the light pink peach. Oh boy, hopefully it's not going to be one of these kind of days. And we're going to work on the bud first here. So we're going to lay down a little bit of the black raspberry here, and then kind of fade it up, do the tip, and leave a big space in there. The same on this one. And then on the last little petal here, and then we'll go in with the clay rose and just touch all those areas. I'm going to leave that open as much as I can. And then we're going to bring in the light peach. And back in with the black raspberry just to darken up the bottom areas. And that's what we're going to do for the little buds on the outside. Now I'm going to bring in the greens because we have a little bit of the little stem here, so we're just going to go straight in with the moss green. Gonna bring that up. And then go in with the Putty Beige. All the pencils will be listed in the box below. And then we'll bring in the green ochre. See if there's another stem, and there is not. And we'll bring some of that green up into this little bud. Because it's still a new bud, it'll have a little green in it. Okay. While we're here and we have this great big flower or petal leafy thing, we'll work on it. So we will bring in the moss green. I'm going to spread it out a little bit. And up to the top. Okay, then we'll bring in the putty. The green ochre. Then we'll bring back in the moss green. And there we kind of got a ruffle going on. So we're leaving these areas the lightest, and the darkest, and then light again up here. So it kind of ruffles. And that's how those will be done. And if we want, we can always add a little bit of white, just to give it a little more highlight there. And then we have our flower, our long grassy type leaves. And there are a few of those throughout the whole page here, so they'll all be done that way, and all the buds will be done like this. I'm going to take a little of the green in the center area here. This is the green ochre, kind of with a goldish tint to it. And then we're going to take the peach and add that directly on top of the green. And then we're going to take the black raspberry and just touch the tips. And then we will go in with the white and just with a little round bowl movement, catch those all and blend them at the top. Just like that. And that's how all these little stamen pieces are going to be done. Now we'll do the big flower here. And we're basically going to do it in the same way as we did the other one, the little flower. Bring the dark up. Where the petal goes under is where the shadow is going to be. Making it dark up here at the tip, on the sides, and the bottom. Then we go in with the clay rose and just bring it down a little further and up a little further, depending on which side you're working on. It's okay if we go over just the tips of these because we will be putting the black raspberry on top of that. Then we're going to go in with the light peach. Good to bring the color down. And fill it in. Okay. Go back in with the black raspberry. Add in a few veining lines and just go way around where you want it a little darker. Okay, and then just go over it again. Bring down some of that. We'll just play around with it until we get the color we like. Add in a little white. And just keep working on it, and if I don't like it, I can always bring in the eraser and move one of the lines. Well, I kind of do think it's a little dark, so what I'm going to do is bring in the eraser. It's kind of par for this page, huh? I'm going to take out the dark at the top. May not take it all out, but it'll take out enough. And we'll see how it looks with the lighter peach up there and around the edges here. Be my test leaf. And then we'll bring up some of the dark this way. And then some of the Dusty Rose. And then we'll leave the top up there a little lighter. Bring in some of the white on the sides up here, which kind of looks a little purple because that's how the petal looks. Okay, we're going to try a petal next to it and see. I can always fix that up with a little Posca, so we'll just go in with the peach and do a nice little base coat on it. And then we'll bring in the black raspberry down at the base, kind of up here. Then we'll bring in the clay rose. And then the peach again. And the dark black raspberry. And I like that a lot better. So we will play around with doing that on all the leaves. And that one will blend in. May take it a little while, but it'll pretend it's a leaf that I like. So we'll just go around and on all of the petals put a base coat of the light peach. I may change the bud too, who knows. Kind of like that petal. Then we will go in with the black raspberry and just kind of bring up some more of those little veins. Kind of attach it to the black ones. And we'll just darken it down at the bottom. Bring in the clay rose. Basically the same thing. Come back in with the peach. And then we will go in with the black raspberry again down here at the bottom. Emphasize any lines that came out. And there we go. And then the next petal. Okay, and the last one. So we'll get one completed here for you. And we'll go up this side. And then go in with the Dusty Rose. And I'll be done with the last petal here. And then I'll take some time and get the rest of the flowers done as soon as I get this finished here. Boom, boom, boom. Kind of drag that up a little bit. Kind of like when you're doing hair, little tiny strokes. Then we'll bring in the peach and bring some of that, because you can drag that red right up. There we go. Not too bad for a messed up flower. It's going to go around with the peach and any of those little lines that I want to blend out just a bit more. And of course then another side petal. But no one's going to notice that petal, right? Right. We're still going to do the inside the same with the greens, so I'll go ahead and start that for you. It's the green ochre first, down here at the base of them. Base, and I go up farther, sorry. We'll bring in a little bit of the putty on this one, just down here, to give it a little lightness to it. Then we'll bring in the peach. And then the tips are done in the dark. So just a little tip on all of them. They're mostly all tipped for me coloring, so tend to use what I got there. Whoops, dropped the pencil. Now the white, to bring it down in there. Blend anything that needs to be blended. And then there's one little spot there that belongs to a petal, so I'm just going to deepen that up. There we go. So then we'll do all the flowers like this, and I think I'm going to lighten that little bud up a little bit, just on the tips up here. So with the eraser, I just go in and bring some lines down, and where they fall is where they fall. No rhyme or reason really, I just wanted to lighten them up, so I'm just going to run in some of the peach in here just to make sure there's colors in the spots that I just erased. And there, we've lightened it up a bit so they're a little more cohesive, and like I said, that one petal is what it is. So there we go. We'll probably add a little Posca lines in here a little bit, just like we did up in the butterfly, and that will help cover up the little boo-boo that I have there. So I will show you how I do that. So we'll just take a couple dots here and run a line up, and a line where it's the most purplish color that we don't care for up there, and do them like that. So up and then down, probably there. Need a line here. There we go. So that helps cover up that mess, and then we will just run a couple of those on this side too. Just add a little something to those, and that'll work out nicely. And I think we have time to go ahead and I'm going to do the rest of those off camera along with the leaves, and we will get up here to this butterfly. Okay guys, I thought I was filming, but obviously I forgot to push the button. Need another cup of tea. Okay, what I did was just did the blue like I did her hair. So I went to indigo down here at the base and up here, and then came in with the cerulean and then the light skylight blue, and did the little highlights here. So that's all you missed on the butterfly part. And then I'm going to be adding some of the pinks and purples in here, so I will go ahead and put the pink. I want a little pink body here, and then the pinkish tones down on this end. Then we'll add some purple up in this area on each wing, and then the green of course is going to go in, and the black lines. So I'm trying to get this kind of done before we get to her skin. So I'm going to put that black raspberry down on these areas. It's not terribly big space here, so gotta be a little carefuler. This is the clay rose, and then we'll go in with the peach and bring that up, and the same up here. And then this little area on the other side, we'll go in with the black raspberry. Clay rose. And then the peach. Debating whether I should do those circles too. But I want to get their little body done, so we're going to put the peach there, and we're going to put it on each little snouty area and just bring it back a little. Put it on this side and then on that side and that side. Just switching it like I did on the other one. Okay, then we'll go in with a little bit of the dusty rose. And then in with the peach. Any place that did not blend in well enough, we'll just go back over. So we can add a little more of the dusty rose in here. Tiny little spots. And I'll add just a tiny bit of the black raspberry. And then we'll do the same thing on the little antler thingies that come up. And we'll just go straight in with the peach here at the top. Getting real close to the edge of the book here. Okay, we need to bring in some of the purple, so I'll grab those. And this is the black grape. I'll stick it down here. And in this one. And we'll go all the way through there. Get that part too. Okay, and then we'll go in with the Parma Violet. And then the great lavender. Back in with the black grape. And then a little white up there to lighten up where I didn't leave a big enough space. Okay. And then we will bring in I can do a little more of the purple up here. And the great lavender. And those spikes can be black like the other one. Maybe I'll bring the blue in on this side and bring the purple in on this side down here. And blue in on the other side. Okay, and then the back wing is going to be purple to match this one up here. Okay, then we'll get out the black pen and we're going to go around. Did I get out the same one? Well, that's basically the same one. Well, I got into the green area, but that's okay. Do the same on that one. When I go around with the Posca, I'll make sure you can see that line there. Then we will go down on the side. I'm going to try to leave a little bit of line there for the green to come down. Okay, so that's kind of how we look here. The black on it, we'll go ahead and go in and get these taken care of. We'll do those in light purple or something, and we'll go around these. And these here. Might have to use an eraser on those, but they'll be colored in on the black too. And of course his little eye. And then we'll add a little spot in there. So basically he is done. And what we need to do now is over on her side and get her skin done. I'm gonna put the green right in here the same way as I did everything else. We'll start off with the moss green. And run it up. Then do the putty and the green ochre. Okay, so that's how the green is going to be done all the way around. We'll just blend it a bit better when I'm off camera. And then I'll retouch up the black because Prismacolors will go over black if it's flat. So I'll touch that up a little bit and I'll finish him up. And the next time we come back, it's going to be in the next part because I did not get to her skin. So what we have is the butterflies done. So we have both of them, well, almost all done. So we have them guys done. We have the flowers started, so when I come back, all those will be completed. And her dress, her sash, but I need to get her skin and her tiny little boot. So that will be in the next video, along with doing the background. Sorry it's taking so long. I forget sometimes how long a double spread takes. So see you in part 5. Thank you so much for your support and watching this little mini series of how I color this page. Hope you guys all have a great day and happy coloring. Talk to you later. Take care.